Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to Maverick Baking. My name is Kelly, and as usual, I have some complaints to make. I never ever thought I would have to say this sentence, but we need to stop llama food. And you know what? Before we get into this, I know you're probably sitting there thinking, why should I take any kind of opinion seriously from someone who is unironically trying to work blue eyeshadow into 2019? And you know what? That's a fair enough opinion. So you may have seen my recent videos on me complaining about just how ridiculous Valentine's Day food and Easter food is getting, not to mention unicorn food. But we have moved on to an even more baffling and just senseless, painful trend that is llama food. Now, I don't mean the kind of food that you feed to llamas, because that I'm all for, let's not endanger some species here. What I'm talking about is the fact that the UK market seems to have an obsession with ridiculously themed food in a way that even America hasn't seemed to, grasp onto yet. What is a llama? A llama is a domesticated South American member of the camel family. It's very tall. It's very hairy. It's not particularly appealing to the eye. They tend to be used mostly for their wool or for their meat. I have eaten llama, would not recommend, and I have probably worn llama at some point. Again, fine, they're not even in the top 10 best, most hardcore animals. I'll get back to you on what those are. So for some reason, the United Kingdom and all of its many marketing departments have decided to grasp onto this domesticated camelid creature and turn it into a trend for, honestly, God knows who. Before we get into the depths of this ridiculousness, I can't profess to be entirely innocent. You may have seen in the background of my kitchen-based food reviews, I have a stack of alpaca mugs. I must also profess to own this almost entirely pointless glass llama. Technically, this came from a market stall in Lima, in Peru. It didn't actually just come from an Asda supermarket in the northeast of Scotland, but I digress. Let's get on to just why I am becoming fully outraged at how stupid a trend this is. Let me give you the first example that I saw a couple of weeks ago on one of my good food reviewing friend in the food reviewing community's Instagram pages. That wasn't a sentence. These are party llamas. First of all, that's not even a play on words. So these sweets are gummy, chewy, fruit-flavoured things with a fruit-flavoured belly. Now, you know what? This is fine. I feel like you could probably take most regular, boring animals and turn them into a fruit-flavoured jelly. I don't really know why you would. I feel like we probably already have way too many of these things without branding them with an entirely irrelevant South American camel creature. My unhappy accidental discovery of this trend continues with this llama celebration cake. This is where things start to get weird. I really can't picture the situation in my head where a 5-year-old child turns to his mother and asks for a Bolivian farmer themed birthday party. I don't understand. I really don't understand. It's not even a character. If there was a famous llama, which there was in The Emperor's New Groove about 17 years ago when I was a child, but at the moment I don't even think there is a popular llama character on the go. If you walk into a supermarket, you could buy, yes, a pig cake, but it's Peppa Pig. Or you could buy a pug cake, but it's Doug the Pug or whatever. But it's not often that you'll just see just a straight up animal. You wouldn't just have a giraffe cake, or you wouldn't just have a bison cake. I don't understand where the llama thing comes in. Why is this an animal we need? Anyway, let's look at what else is happening. One of the most offensive things I've seen in recent weeks is the fact that Smarties have decided to release Llama Edition Smarties. Just throw me off a building at this point. They've decided to release four different packages of Llama Edition Smarties. I am losing my mind. And they come in varieties that for some reason are called things like Spectaculama, No Problema, Fabulama, Osama Bin Llama. I don't know. I really don't understand I don't understand this. And the worst part is, yes, you know, whatever, it looks cute, they come in different packets and stuff. It's not even a different flavour. Like, they might have put a certain array of colours in these packages to make them even vaguely similar to a llama, but llamas are none of these colours. I've never seen a pink, orange, red, yellow or purple llama. Listen, if they exist, fair play to them. Hope they have a fantastic life. I ain't no llama racist. But llamas are generally brown, white, grey, maybe black. That's about as exciting as they get. I don't understand. Smarties have done this before. Smarties also released a unicorn edition that came in pink and blue. What significance that has to a mythical creature that has a horn on its head, I have no idea. And this is just as confusing and frustrating. Just give me a new flavour. Just make it white chocolate. Put some salted caramel in it. Put some peanuts in it. Do anything to try and combat the fact that you're slowly losing your market to M&Ms instead of turning your packets into something that might appeal to that one niche kid who is looking for that Bolivian farmer theme. I've even seen a llama tea strainer, which I can't even. And of course, because Pinterest always has to catch up with these themes, the Pinterest mums and the food bloggers have been jumping on this trend like nothing on earth. We have llama cupcakes, we have llama pancakes, we have llama bananas. Llama bananas, I'll repeat that for you one more time, that is a llama banana. Yep, you're losing your mind too. And of course, there have been copious amounts of llama cakes. Now, don't get me wrong, most of these cakes are absolutely stunning. They're much better than I could make, and you know, they look great, they look fantastic. They probably are great for birthday parties. But why? Why are they happening? Why a llama? Why not an elephant? Why not a spider monkey? Why not a capybara? Why? In fact, capybaras are probably the most badass South American animal, and we've decided to pick the one that is basically a tall sheep. What's even more confusing about this trend is that, especially represented in a lot of these cakes, most of these aren't even llamas. Many of them, including the Smarties Llama edition, actually look more similar to alpacas. Alpacas are related to llamas, but are much cuter, because the main issue here, along with the fact that this is just utterly ridiculous and aliens would have every right to blast our planet into smithereens at this point, llamas aren't even cute. In my personal experience with llamas, they spit and they charge at humans. They don't particularly like us, which is fair enough, because I don't either, but they're not the most attractive of animals. They tend to be pretty stocky, with weird skinny ankles, a bit like myself, and this horrendous long neck, big ears, and just massive teeth. Whereas alpacas are like the soft boys of the South American farming world. They look like those cute little baby goats, but just with really long necks and way too much fur. They're adorable. Llamas aren't that adorable. Llamas are actually pretty terrifying. I just don't understand what this trend means to people who live in the United Kingdom. The vast majority of people in the United Kingdom have never and will never travel to South America. We certainly don't have any interest in learning other people's cultures, as Brexit has taught us, and I just really don't understand. The unicorn trend was bizarre, but at least unicorns are mythical. So you could argue it was a little bit of fun, it's just a little bit of character, you know, Kelly, chill, you've got way too much time on your hands to be making these kinds of videos. Llamas, I just don't understand. We don't even have pet llamas. You know, we love cats and dogs in this country because we keep them as pets and we live with them and it's great. Why do we want to give the rather uninteresting llama such a huge spotlight? I don't get it. And what do they have to do with cakes? What do they have to do with biscuits? What do they have to do with pancakes? Or llama bananas, for that matter? More importantly, why can't Smarties market something better than a South American animal? Many people have tagged me in all sorts of ridiculous unicorn food products recently. Feel free to tag me in your next llama food product that you spot. I'll be there and I'll be ready to spew my rage. While you're here, and just before you go, folks, do let me know what which animal you would like to see us fetishize next. Personally, the capybara is number one on my list. It's basically a giant, angry looking guinea pig. They're very cool, they're very big, they look bored and uninterested all the time. and could definitely destroy a llama. And you know, I'd be all for it. I'm all for the capybara cupcakes. Smarties will be all over that shit. You'll have capybara edition Smarties. Let me know what your preferred animal of choice is. And you know what? I'm sure the British food market will jump on it within at least 14 seconds. Anyway, that's probably enough complaining for today. I feel like I need to screw my skull back on because I still just don't understand what's going on here today. If you have seen any llama food products or any other llama themed things, do let me know in the comments. Let me know that it's not just me losing my mind. If you haven't already and you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can see more ridiculous rant videos like these. In the meantime, I need to eat something and have a lie down. See you for the next one.